So since a lot of people loved our past travel episodes, we have an updated list, though. If you're traveling on a budget, right, what are some good hacks, some good things to implement to make your vacation worth it?
That don't involve trying to get enough credit card points. My least favorite hack.
That's right, boo.
Just spend 50 grand in 3 months and you'll get 1,000,000 points and you can use that to redeem it. Stop. Just stop. You're exhausting.
Because here's the one part of life. If you're going to have points and stuff, not credit cards, but just in general, travel is great. Marriott Bonvoy. I have a Bonvoy account. Southwest, like we get free.
Rapid rewards.
Yeah, we get a lot of free tickets and stuff for the kids and things. I don't know. It's just, there are some great programs out there without debt. So take advantage of them. Do your frequent flyer miles. Even if you don't fly that much, just have an account with these airlines because it adds up.
Okay, let's do it.
All right. First and foremost, you love this one, Costco Travel. There's also Travel Arrow Extension and Skyscanner.
Yes.
Tell us, George.
Okay, so Skyscanner basically aggregates from all of the travel websites in existence.
Okay.
So it's kind of your one-stop shop, and you can search like an entire month and just go, give me the cheapest flight for the month, and it will pull all the different airlines, the best prices. And so that's a good go-to to kind of start your research.
Okay, can I tell you where I research?
Yeah.
And then give me the no. Expedia.
Okay, it's fine. You could do worse.
Okay.
I wouldn't book through them personally.
No, I don't book through them, but just research. That's what I use.
Yeah.
But you like this one better.
Well, Skyscanner will include Expedia. It will also include 1,000 others.
Oh, okay.
So it's just sort of like, I want to know I'm getting the best possible deal. So that's a good one. I do love Costco Travel. I've done a honeymoon and an anniversary trip through Costco Travel. Had a great experience. They include a bunch of bonuses and goodies and credit for the resort and gift card to Costco,
perks.
all kinds of stuff. And I like their travel agents. They're very nice. And I say, hey, here's my budget. Tell me, out of these 3 locations, give me the best resorts. And they'll go, boom, boom, boom. Save me hours of time researching.
Yeah, that's true.
So they know all the things. And then Travel Arrow is an extension that I use that basically will see through the Priceline deals. Because with Priceline Express, you get a good deal, but you don't know what hotel you're booking.
Yes, it's like a gamble. Mm-hmm.
And so Travel Arrow is a little extension that lets you see through that to go, hey, it's the Kimpton Eventi.
Yeah.
I truly don't know how it's legal, but they're still around.
Yeah.
They're
still doing it. Take advantage while we can, right?
Yeah. And I've used this multiple times. I've helped John Deloney save hundreds.
That's what I heard.
Booking a hotel for him and his family. And so this is a go-to when I want a great hotel at a reasonable price. Because I know it's a 5-star in Midtown Manhattan.
Yep.
Great. And then I can use Travel Arrow. It'll show me, it's the Kimpton Eventi. Great. That has great reviews, and I'm saving big money. Even when I pulled up to the front desk, they were like, how did you get this rate? I was like, I'll never tell.
Watch Smart Money Happy Hour. Maybe you'll know. All right. Tell us about eDreams.
Okay. eDreams popped up because of a wonderful team member that made this drink today, Ibu. And so Skyscanner pointed her to eDreams. I personally have never used eDreams. Use at your own risk. Sounds sketchy, probably is sketchy, but she claims it worked great and saved her a lot of money.
And what does it do? Scan for hotels?
It's just a sort of a discount airline searcher thing.
Hotels, all of it. Okay.
I don't know how they do it,
eDreams.
but they're undercutting all of the competition somehow.
It's amazing.
So
check them
again,
out.
You might have a terrible experience. Don't at me with that.
Don't blame us.
It's a risk you're willing to take.
How about strategic trip timing?
This one's simple.
This is up my alley. I think this is very true.
I always do this, I'll go a day before and after and see what the flight times are.
Yep.
Sometimes you can't help it. You got to fly in on this day. You're not going to have great luck. But if you can sort of look around and go, all right, I'm going to fly early in the morning. I'm going to fly late at night. I'm going to fly on a Thursday instead of a Friday. You can save a lot of money. Going off-season to popular
Saturday
destinations.
to Sunday is very different for airlines. You will save money if you just go on a Sunday than a Saturday. It's crazy. So yeah, that's why I do like Southwest website. Well, I guess a lot of them do it, but you can change it so quick, the days.
Yes.
And price compare. But you're right, too. The high season is real. We are looking at some
if you want to go
hotels.
to spring break,
we were looking at hotels
deal.
for spring break, and I was like, "There's no way these are the prices." And then for fun, I went to October, half the price, and I'm like, "Man,
you can't change the school schedule."
Seasonality is real, and they take advantage of it.
Could have homeschooled. Could have solved all of this, Rachel. Could have been world schooling. Have you heard of this?
What?
You just travel with your kids around the world, and it takes the place of school. Sounds awesome.
Yeah.
Way more cultured, way more socialized. They probably know 7 languages by the time they graduate.
For sure. Are they learning, for real?
They're learning things.
You know what?
I'm not learning the Pythagorean theorem, but who cares?
All more power to you. All more power to you.
Think about it.
Okay, but also really knowing, because I think, it's been proven through the travel industry that the cheapest times to book on travel is Tuesdays, Wednesdays, or Saturdays. So to book on those days and to use fair comparison websites. Again, you can shave off $30, $40, $50 from your total, which is amazing. So travel is one of these things. I feel like it could be a double-edged sword because I feel like sometimes if you're in a season of sacrifice and you're not able to travel how you want, when you want, all the things, like it can be hard because you're seeing people posting travel and you're like, especially if you love to travel, you're like, man, that's like a sacrifice we're making in this season of our life because we're trying to get out of debt, we're trying to save up, we're trying to be wise about it. Like, ugh. So it can be hard, that whole comparison game when you see other people travel, right? And then on the other end, the positive thing about it, and we talk about this, Arthur Brooks talks about this, but having experiences with people you love is a way to bring joy. So a way to make your money actually cause joy in your life is experiences. And that can look a lot of different ways, but I do think experiencing things outside your norm with people you love, it's very exciting. And that could be, again, driving an hour and hiking and going camping, like doing something that, or like a big fun trip with friends or family. But I do think this is a place that I personally value and
for you, it's a better use of money than just another thing.
Than just buying another purse or something. Like seriously, I would rather, which Winston and I are so opposite, because like we were just talking about this trip and we're looking at how expensive everything is. We're like, oh my gosh. And he's like, okay, we could take this total and like redo the playroom furniture upstairs. Like we could take it and like do stuff with it.
Something more practical.
More practical versus like 4 or 5 days,
Good man.
Somewhere. But I don't know. There's just something about experiencing life that, I don't know.
It's the YOLO
I put value
part of
in
you.
Personally. Not everyone does, but that is a place I enjoy.
Is it more for the kids at this point, or is it really for you?
No, it's for me. Yeah,
Okay.
I love it.
I appreciate your honesty.
Having them with us is fun too. But but I just love it.
That's some of the best memories you have as a kid is traveling.
Yeah, like we went to Denver randomly. We just picked Denver. And they still talk about it. Like we did this like dinosaur hike. I don't know. It was just like the most random little trip. And our kids still like talk about it. So I don't know. I think it's fun.
Dinosaur hike.
I think it's fun in life. But in order to do it, yes, being in control of your money, knowing where your money is at, how to plan for it, budgeting is one of the best ways to do that. Every dollar helps us. We always have like a travel line item, especially if we're like leading up to it. And the hard thing about travel and the budget is you have to usually put down a deposit for the hotel.
Yeah. There's some expenses.
If you're buying airline tickets, you're buying them like right then, not right later on.
You can't wait till the last minute.
Yeah. So be budgeting that, but that allows you to be in control. And then it is kind of nice because once the trip actually comes, then you are probably paying for the food, like things in the present. But you can plan for it, and every dollar helps you do that. So make sure to check it out. You can create your free budget. We'll put a link down below. But it's a great way to make travel have a level of peace because you've planned for it.
Yes.
And that's the most beautiful part. Don't go into debt for this, people.